Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a 2 looks 1 palette video using the Kylie Royal Peach palette. One of my subscribers suggested that I do a couple, like a spring tutorial with this palette, so I thought I would do a couple actually. So one is on the look that I'm wearing right now, and another is kind of a neutral top lid and then a pop of blue on the bottom, which I thought was really cool, and I kind of drew inspiration from the cover of the palette. Not this one, but like the one that went over it. I don't know what happened to that, but I got rid of it, I guess. I also want to say thank you guys so much for having me reach 2,000 subscribers. It's not like a lot, but it makes me really happy to know that you guys like my videos, and I didn't really think I'd really make that much progress on YouTube, honestly. But the fact that you guys like what I'm putting out is awesome, and I thank you guys so much, because it is so exciting for me to be able to do this and actually have some people watch it. You know, that's kind of crazy. What happened with this palette is that I got it when it first came out. Like, I got it on the original launch date, and what happened is I filmed a tutorial with it and I absolutely hated the way it came out. I trashed the footage and I never ended up refilming anything because new things came out. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. And then last week-ish, 2 weeks ago maybe, I got a suggestion from one of you in one of my comments saying that you wanted to see a spring look with this palette because you had it and you wanted to know like some fun looks you could do with it. So I created 2, like I said, and I hope you guys seriously enjoy this video. And if you're interested in seeing this look and another more statement-y kind of look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm starting off with primed eyes and set eyes. I used my Urban Decay priming potion in the shade Eden, and I used the NYX setting powder in the shade Banana to set my eyes. So I'm going in once again with the Kylie Royal Peach palette. And so the last look I did, or the look you're about to see, regardless, is more of a statement look, more like a bold look if you're feeling like going out. The look I'm going to do now is more of like an everyday peachy look, and I think it's perfect for spring because I love like pastels for spring. I think it's so pretty. I'm going to take the shade Sorbet first, just like I did with the last look, and I'm going to just start running that in my transition area. I'm using a Sigma E40 brush. Take the shade Peachy, which is this one right here. I'm just going to take that a little bit lower, but kind of in the same region as the shade Sorbet. Okay, I have terrible memory. So now I'm going to take a shade all over my lid. And so if I'm being completely honest about this palette, like I never did a review video on it or anything, but I find the shimmer shades in this palette just they're not quite awesome. They're good, but they're not great. So I decided I'm gonna kind of do like more of a matte look today because I didn't really want to mess with doing the shimmer shades. So, I mean, they're okay, but I didn't really want to mess with it. So I'm taking this shade right here, which is called Crush, I believe. And I'm actually gonna pack this on all over my eyelid. Alright, this is a little bit too light. Pick it up with my finger and see if that is better. That's better. So now I'm going to mix the shades, this one right here, Sorbet and Peachy, together on that Sigma brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend out the edges of this look, focusing a lot on the outside here because that's kind of where those 2 colors meet, and I don't want it to get weird, so let's just not make it weird between those 2. Here's the shade right here, which is called Cinnamon in the palette, which is pretty pigmented, and it's like a really dark, like peachy brown kind of a shade. And I'm just gonna kind of like start working it into the outer corner here. Focus on the under eye area using a little Sonia Kashuk pencil brush. I'm gonna start with the shade Peachy. I'm just gonna run that underneath my eye. Alright, so now let's get an inner corner highlight going. So for the highlight, I'm going to use my Anastasia and Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit. This is, oh, I love this palette so much. It's so beautiful. And I'm going to take the shade Kitty Cat, which is the peachy one, right here. And I was so concerned about this palette being a little bit too dark for my skin tone, since I'm very fair. But honestly, it's not. The shades, when you swatch them, are so much less like dark. It's more just like a nice like sheeny glow. Like, do you see that highlight? Oh my god. Oh. It's not the same highlight I'm wearing on my face, but I didn't want it to be that monochromatic. But you totally could do that if you wanted with this look. Monochromatic looks are so in right now. So don't like think or don't feel like you can't just like match everything together. I mean, I'm wearing like Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso, and that like matches my eyes, and I don't know, I'm into it. I'm gonna take the shade Kitty Cat and I'm gonna mix it with Forever Lit because I don't want it to be too dark. Plus those two look really good mixed together. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone with that little combination. Next thing that I'm gonna do could either make this look or completely break it. I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Midnight Cowboy, the only one that anyone ever uses. And I'm actually gonna place this on my inner corner. Like I said, this could either make it or break it, so pray for me. I'm digging it. These glitter liners from Urban Decay, or honestly glitter liners from any brand, because the ones from NYX are really good too. They're so like multi-use, like you can use them for literally anything. I'm gonna apply some false lashes and I will BRB. Just put the glue on my lashes and I'm gonna let that kind of like simmer for a sec. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and put on my lip. And I decided just to go with honestly something super new because I figured you guys watching this are probably gonna wear this like, I don't know, not as a crazy statement-y kind of look, like more of an everyday kind of thing. So I thought the best thing to pair with it was just be like a nude lip gloss because it's easy to reapply throughout the day. It's not too like crazy and statement-y, not that I'm opposed to that, but you can wear whatever lip you want, whatever you feel comfortable in. I feel like a brown would look good with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. This is one of my favorite of the butter glosses. They're all so good, but this is just one of my favorites. I find that it just kind of looks like a clear gloss, but has a little bit of something going on that I really like. Lashes I put on are the Kiss 11 lashes, and then I use my Better Than Sex mascara to kind of blend it in, and also on my lower lash line. Okay guys, I wanted to do the look that I feel like a lot of people have done for the palette because it is seriously so beautiful, and I just feel like it would be really, really fun, and it's kind of perfect for spring. It is, I hope you guys can see the colors okay, just on my phone, but it's the picture where she has like the peach eye, and then underneath it's like a blue kind of smoked out look with a little bit of waterline action. So I just thought that would be really fun to do, so I think I'm gonna do that one first. Let me zoom you in and we will get started. Okay, so here's the palette. So I want to start with the nice like peachy eye before I start with the blue, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with this shade right here, which I believe is called Sorbet, just in my transition area. So next we're going to take this look to another peachy level by taking this shade right here, which is called Peachy. And I'm going to be putting this all over my eyelid and smudging it a little bit into my crease. Now that we have our kind of peachy base going on, let's kind of start adding, it looks like she has glitter on her eyes, so I'm assuming that the shade she used is the shade Duchess, which is this one right here. I'm just going to use my finger to get some of the product out and just kind of like tap it on my lid. I don't want there to be any fallout because I already have my face makeup done, and you know, so let's just see how this goes. Like literally nothing's going on. What's up with that? I have to wet my brush and see if that works a little bit better. We'll see, hopefully. I mean, that's better, but I'm like not impressed, honestly. And I'm gonna blend that out one more time. I'm not super impressed with this shade. As you guys can see, I don't know, it kind of is like really patchy, but I mean, like, I'll make it work. It looks okay. It just took a little bit more work than I probably would have liked. So for my crease, I'm gonna use this shade right here, which is called Cinnamon. And I'm just gonna kind of like, do you guys see this? Just kind of like dab it and then kind of swirl it in the crease. So the color that I'm going to take, I wonder which blue I'm going to use. So I'm going to take that just on this tiny, tiny little brush. This is from L'Oreal actually. It's like a liner brush, but this is actually perfect because it's so, so tiny that I think it's going to work really, really well underneath the eye. Now we're gonna get a little bit crazier with the look. In that picture, you can see that her lower lash line is also smoked out with some of the peach from above. So we're gonna definitely include that in this video also. So let's go ahead and start with the shade Sorbet, which is this light shade right here, because we don't wanna like obviously go straight in with a really, really dark color. You know, that's just not good. So I'm just gonna start blending that out. And then we're gonna go back in with the blue like later and kind of rebuild it since we are kind of losing a little bit of that color while adding this one. And then going in with the shade Peach, Peachy, and just kind of further accentuating that look. Back in with the blue and I'm using that tiny L'Oreal brush again and just kind of once again focusing it kind of close to the lash line. So this looks pretty good, but I want to add a little bit of a eyeliner to my waterline just to add that nice like full smoky effect to the look. The one I think I'm gonna use is this one from Colourpop. It's one of their cream gel liners, and this is in the shade Bee Sting. It's just so creamy, and I feel like it's just gonna look really nice. These are literally the creamiest eyeliners I've ever used ever. I would so highly recommend these if you just want a new eyeliner. They have like normal colors, they have black and, you know, nude and brown and stuff. But if you were looking for a colored liner, there's literally hardly, I don't think there's a better liner than these. They're so, so, so good. This I think looks really, really good so far. So next let's add an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. So for my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna use my Lou-Manizer by theBalm Cosmetics. This is my absolute favorite highlighter of all time. So I'm just gonna add this to my inner corner just to give this look a nice like pop of color. Also, like I mentioned in that photo, it looked like her inner corner was kind of highlighted, like big time. So I'm gonna kind of like bring it into my actual eye, like on my eyelid, which I usually don't do with an inner corner highlight. Usually I just like to keep it right there in the little tear duct area, but I'm actually gonna bring it onto my eyelid a little bit. And then of course my brow bone. I just love a good brow bone highlight. Even if I have like literally just foundation on and like a brow bone highlight with my eyebrows done. That's like, I love that look. It's so cute. It just makes me look really healthy and just glowy. I love that. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. You guys know I didn't like it at first, but now I'm like obsessed with this mascara. It's so good. It literally kind of gives you like a nice, like almost like false lash effect to your eyelashes. Okay, so I decided to go with one of my absolute favorite lip glosses of all time. This is Colourpop's Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Weho. I put this in a haul I think a while ago, but it's such a beautiful nude gloss. I love it. It's totally comparable to some of the Kylie ones. I think the shade Like, or literally one of those two. But so if you don't want to get that, then this is totally a good alternative. Guys, this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I totally love when you guys suggest for me to do certain videos because it lets me know like what you guys want out of my channel, and I really like that because sometimes I do kind of get like, well, what do I film? You know, like what do I film this week or whatever. So thank you to the person who suggested that I film this video. It was totally fun, and yeah, it kind of put me a little bit out of my comfort zone using the blue on the lower lash line, and I am totally a fan now, and this may be happening more often. Just saying. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!